Alright, time for another Godzilla movie. To get you caught up from where I left off, I mentioned that the last Godzilla movie I did on this show, Godzilla vs. Gigan, is considered to be one of the lesser movies in the series. Well, the movie I'm about to do today is considered even lesserer. Well, I've said this many times on the show before, but the late 60s going into the 70s is not considered to be the greatest time for the Godzilla series. In addition to the movie's budgets getting mercilessly slashed, they were also increasingly geared more and more towards small children, and Godzilla vs. Megalon is considered one of the prime examples of Godzilla's goofy period. In fact, some people consider this to be the worst Godzilla movie ever made. It's not, of course. That honor goes to a certain other Godzilla movie, but there are still a lot of good reasons why people think that.
Wait. I'm gonna have to interrupt you here, Brandon.
GojiFan93? Wait, do you still go by that name?
Oh, of course you can call me that. I mean, pretty much everyone calls me that anyways in the whole Godzilla community, so why not? But I will have to say, I think you're being way too harsh on this film.
Really? You mean you actually like this one?
I mean, I happen to think that Godzilla vs. Biollante is one of the most underrated Godzilla films.
I'm not talking about Godzilla vs. Biollante, I'm talking about Godzilla vs. Megalon.
Oh. Yeah, that one's not that great.
Yeah. Still better than Godzilla's Revenge, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Another reason why this is usually considered one of the worst Godzilla movies is because it's actually one of the most widely known entries in the US. In addition to getting a North American theatrical release in 1976, it also became the first Godzilla movie to be shown on primetime American network television, when in 1977, NBC showed a heavily edited version that was chopped down to less than an hour, and had host segments featuring comedian John Belushi in a Godzilla costume. It was also one of two Godzilla movies riffed on Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Rex Dart, Eskimo Spy.
The fact that one of the series' goofiest entries ended up getting so much publicity in North America is a big part of why Godzilla doesn't exactly have the greatest reputation here. So whenever one of your friends that's never seen a Godzilla movie says that they're all just silly kid stuff, you can thank Godzilla vs. Megalon for that. Godzilla's Revenge probably didn't help much either. Now let's see, before I get to the movie, I feel like there's something else I need to do. Something I do every Godzilla video where it's become like a thing now? Whatever, let's just get to it. So our story begins in the middle of a geography lesson.
On a small island near the Aleutians, the second underground nuclear test took place. This is what happened.
So a nuclear test led to an explosion. Interesting. Not only does the explosion end up disturbing stock footage from Destroy All Monsters, but it also interrupts these guys' picnic date. And I don't know about these monster effects, and oh god, it's even worse than I thought! Hi there! This movie has a Kenny in it! You know, I will give him credit, a lot of the Godzilla movies from this period managed to resist putting an annoying kid in them, but there were some exceptions. And believe me when I say that the kid from this movie is right up there with the Gamera movie Kennys.
Roxanne!
Help me!
No, let him die, we're still at the beginning, it's not too late to salvage this movie. Alright, fine, save him. I'm not exactly sure what's happening, but it looks like a giant monster's letting out some serious fart bubbles. Oh, never mind. Looks like somebody did the old cartoon gag of pulling the plug in a lake. Well, looks like you guys won't be going water skiing now. Better head home. So our main characters are Goro, who is an inventor, and Hiroshi, who is Goro's brother, friend, lover? I don't think they ever really say what their relationship is. Oh, and the kid's name is Roxanne.
What's that? Where's those places? I never heard of them before.
Yeah, this probably goes without saying, but you were gonna end up hating this kid by the end of the movie. I mean, it's bad enough that the kid is completely unnecessary to the movie's plot and doesn't need to be in it at all, but did the dubbers have to give him such an annoying voice?
Those guys really made a mess of my room, too. But why?
Ugh, I don't know why they got Roseanne Barr to voice kids in the 70s. Anyway, they make their way back to Goro's place, which apparently used to be a carnival funhouse. Not only that, but it looks like they just got broken into by Japanese Alan Rickman. Oh shit, did he just kick that kid in the balls? Okay, I know this guy's supposed to be the villain, but so far, I'm on his side. The robbers managed to get away, but luckily Hiroshi managed to rip one of their nipples off before they left.
Seems to be okay.
Yeah, other than the fact that his testicles won't descend for several more years. I know the MST3K episode called this guy Rex Dart Eskimo Spy, but if you ask me, he looks more like a Japanese version of Jerry Cornelius. He could have kept chasing after him, but he really didn't want to mess up the finish on his car. What were those guys doing there anyway?
Hey, look! I found some funny powder.
Snort it and overdose, kid. Man, what is with Goro's house? It looks like some kind of weird psychedelic bachelor pad. I can't say for sure, but something tells me this guy owns not one, but several white tiger rugs. Anyway, after doing some science-y montage stuff, they determine that the powder they found is a very particular type of sand.
It's from a strata 30 miles below the seabed. The only other place you'll find it is on Easter Island.
Easter Island? Where's that?
Yeah, you know, it's right next to Passover Island. Alright, fine, I deserve that. Oh right, I should probably address the robot in the room. In addition to all the other weird stuff in his house, Goro's working on a robot called Jet Jaguar.
You know what? I'll call him Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar, eh?
Sorry, Jet Jaguar? And sure, Goro can make a sophisticated humanoid robot, but he can't make a full-size motorcycle.
I'm going to test it out. Bye-bye.
Don't come back, kid! Bad news, the guys who broke in earlier are spying on you. Good news, I think they're about to run over the kid.
Let me go!
Alright, I'll settle for just kidnapping him. They use Roxanne to break into Goro's house again in order to gain access to his computer, although they're really interested in the $640 million in negotiable bearer bonds he has locked in his vault.
Seatopia. Seatopia.
This is Seatopia, receiving you well.
So, like a lot of Godzilla movies at the time, our villains are angry aliens, but instead of coming from outer space, these aliens are from an ancient subterranean civilization called Seatopia, which depending on the shot is either a Yes album cover or some weird alien casino. And I don't know about the entertainment here. Ugh, Vegas just hasn't been the same since David Duke got elected mayor. The Seatopians are angry at humanity for our destructive nuclear weapons tests, and the fact that we cover both of our nipples with shirts like savages.
Today, Seatopia goes to war. We don't want to, but the people of Earth leave us no choice. Seatopia will strike back.
Or you could just let us know you're down there and we could stop testing nukes near you. Seems like that'd be a lot easier. Nah, diplomacy is for pussies. Instead, they tell their god Megalon to go destroy humanity. Megalon's basically a giant cockroach monster, so at least we know he'll still be around after a nuclear apocalypse. Well, him and the Keith Richards monster. I can see why the Seatopians are interested in Jet Jaguar. He has over 10k of RAM. Alright, let's see what this robot can do.
Nipple, nipple, tweak, tweak, fly!
Meanwhile, looks like Goro and Roxanne have been captured.
What are we going to do? I reckon they mean to kill us.
Ugh, why didn't they gag him? Where the hell are they anyway?
I still don't get it though. I mean to say, why do you want to drop a container into a crack at the bottom of a lake?
Look, if you knew what was inside, you'd understand. Oh, and if you're wondering why Hiroshi isn't in there, it's so the Seatopian agent can take a massive exposition dump on him.
Where are you taking my friends?
To the kingdom of Seatopia. It's a country below the surface of the sea. They managed to create their own oxygen supply. And later were able to construct their own sun.
Damn, you made a sun? If you're able to do that, then why do you need a big bug to do your dirty work?
Well, if you're so damn clever, why steal our robot?
We need to have robots in order to build up an army. And we don't have the time to invent them.
So you stole Jet Jaguar because you're lazy. Got it. Unfortunately for this guy, Hiroshi manages to escape. That's what he gets for tying him to an IKEA chair.
Where are they now? Talk!
container on a truck.
Well, that's all the info I need. Later.
My prisoner has just escaped. He'll try to rescue the inventor of the robot. He's also aware of the whole story of our mission here.
In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have told him all that. You know, we're over half an hour in, and so far this seems less like a Godzilla movie and more like James Bond if Q really went overboard with the gadgets. But hey, at least the soundtrack's decent. Man, the Japanese version of the Italian Job is weird. Not to mention very slapsticky. Ugh, please tell me that was cement that got dumped on him and not seem... Well, you see where I'm going with this. Oh, looks like Megalon just got here. Alright everybody, I'm on the surface and ready to party. This looks like a job for Jet Jaguar.
I'll call him Jet Jaguar.
Right, Jet Jaguar. I see Jet Jaguar is using the fly buzzing around your head technique. Okay, actually the Seatopians are using Jet Jaguar to lead Megalon to cities to destroy. Which begs the question, what would they have done if Jet Jaguar didn't exist? Would they have sent Megalon to the surface and just kinda hoped he destroyed humanity?
Today at 1:30, a new monster emerged from the bed of the now dry Lake Kitayama. At the last sighting, it was heading eastward, and has already destroyed many buildings.
Really? 'Cause they sure didn't show that part. That's because, like a lot of Godzilla movies from this period, it relies heavily on stock footage from earlier movies. But at least this means I don't have to riff these parts again. Also, instead of threatening the guys you hired to dump the container, just try tipping them an extra $20. Yeah, I'm sure he's fine. Wait, so the drivers rebel against the Seatopian agent but still decide to dump the container anyway? Damn, maybe they do know the kid is in there. Also, I think this is the first Godzilla movie where the main characters are saved by the bad monster when Megalon arrives to destroy the dam. Megalon hates renewable energy, you know. And listen, Hiroshi, instead of rescuing them, maybe just take one for the team and dump the kid. Dead. Nah, they're fine. I guess that container was made of the same material as the fridge Indiana Jones used in Crystal Skull. And I hope you enjoyed that scene of Megalon destroying the dam, because it's the only new footage we get of a monster destroying buildings in this movie. In any case, how are they gonna get control back over Jet Jaguar?
With this. I built a miniature control transmitter, in case the main computer failed.
Ah, I see Goro just invented the remote control. They can't call him back yet, though. Megalon still needs to get attacked by some stock footage. One of Megalon's powers includes the ability to shoot lightning from his horn, which gives the filmmakers the power to use effect shots of Ghidra destroying things in order to save money. Damn, you can tell shit's really getting serious because Megalon's skipping. Hopefully Goro's remote thingy works on Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar, stop! Get Godzilla. You'll find him on Monster Island.
Oh yeah, here's something you may have noticed. We're more than halfway through the movie, and so far it's focused a lot more on Jet Jaguar than Godzilla. Well, there's a reason for that. Originally, the movie was only supposed to star Jet Jaguar, who was the winning entry in a contest Toho held to have kids design a new superhero for them to use. However, partway through the production, the producers decided that Jet Jaguar wouldn't be able to carry a movie by himself, and decided to add Godzilla in order to increase the movie's appeal, which explains why Godzilla almost feels like a guest star in his own movie. Well, at least the kid who won the contest got to see his creation in a movie. Bit of a shame it's this movie, but that's still pretty cool. Alright everybody, put your keys in the bowl and let's get this subterranean swingers party started. While Megalon spazzes out without Jet Jaguar around to guide him, the Seatopians call the aliens from the previous movie to send Gigan to help them out, although I'm not really sure why, since according to the stock footage, Gigan's already there. See, that's clearly his claw. Once again, I gotta give it to the suit actors in these movies. They're the only actors who go to work every morning knowing there's a high probability they'll be set on fire. Jeez, Megalon destroyed so many models, these two are forced to go shopping to get more. Meanwhile, Godzilla looks like he's really hoping he'll get to be in the movie soon. Good thing Jet Jaguar gets there quick. So while Godzilla makes his way to the plot, Megalon continues his rampage, but thankfully he's only targeting buildings that were already destroyed several movies ago. And hey guys, instead of trying to retake your house yourselves, you could just tell the cops that a guy broke into your home and held you at gunpoint. But I guess Home Alone style shenanigans works too, especially if they lead to some G-rated blood. And the kid getting hit in the balls again. Now that you've managed to subdue the alien agent trying to destroy the world, just leave him back at your home. I can't see that ending badly. Oh. Okay, I guess it did end badly. For that guy. Good thing Gigan finally got here. They were starting to run out of stock footage from previous movies they could use. Can anything stop Megalon and Gigan from completely destroying the previous Godzilla movie effects crew's hard work?
Jet Jaguar!
It's Jet Jaguar, you little asshole!
Find out whether he contacted Godzilla.
Okay. Huh? I think I know what must have happened. He's programmed himself for survival. He's on his own.
Yeah, and his first mission? Destroy all humans. Jet Jaguar goes to confront Megalon, but just how is a tiny little robot supposed to fight a giant monster? Okay then. Look, even Megalon is like, the fuck? How in the hell did Jet Jaguar do this?
I guess he realized he had to hold the monster somehow. So he just programmed himself in some way to increase his own size.
Oh, well of course. So if Jet Jaguar can program himself to grow bigger, why doesn't he get even bigger than he is now and just step on Megalon? Jet Jaguar tries fighting Megalon using the drunken street fight technique, but the tables are turned when Megalon uses the dreaded ring around the rosy maneuver. I guess it's appropriate that Jet Jaguar gets the first fight here, since this was technically supposed to be his movie, but where the hell is Godzilla? Yeah, this is such bullshit. The movie's called Godzilla vs. Megalon, not Jet Jaguar vs. Megalon. Pointy-headed little bastard didn't even wait for me to get there. Even Gigan ends up getting there before Godzilla.
Whose side's he on?
The monsters, of course.
Yeah, that's really not much help there, Goro. And hey, no fair, you can't turn this into a tag team match when Jet Jaguar doesn't have a partner yet. Well, Jet Jaguar was originally supposed to be the star of this movie, so hopefully he can handle himself until Godzilla gets here. Yeah, you know what? I think I know why Toho decided Jet Jaguar wouldn't be able to carry a movie on his own. Hey everybody, sorry I'm late. I got added to the script at the last second. Anyway, I'm here now. Did I miss anything? It's a good thing Godzilla finally got here. Jet Jaguar looks like he's about to get kaiju curb stomped. And apparently they borrowed the soundtrack from an episode of Hee Haw. So as you may expect, the last 15 minutes of the movie is basically one big tag team brawl between the monsters, but due to the limited budget, it has a lot less pyrotechnics than something like the final battle of Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Instead, the monsters mostly just roll around and slap each other, which is still kind of entertaining in its own way. There you go, JJ, that's how it's done. Now you know why this movie has my name on it. But wait a second. Psych. No, don't touch that. What looks like Megalon's mouth is actually his anus. They also reuse a bunch of stock footage from Godzilla vs. Gigan here, so if you want, just check out my riffs from that episode. Okay, I kinda love how Jet Jaguar's been the main focus of this movie, yet he spends most of this final fight scene getting the crap kicked out of him and has to be bailed out by Godzilla. By the way, when I said the suit actors were at risk of getting set on fire earlier, I wasn't kidding. Uh-oh, looks like Godzilla and Jet Jaguar are in trouble. Damn, if only one of them could fly. Oh yeah! You know, I've always said Godzilla's even better than a magnifying glass when it comes to frying bugs. And atomic rays and other powers are nice, but the real key to victory is teamwork. Gigan flies away like a little bitch again, leaving Godzilla and Jet Jaguar to take care of Megalon. And this leads to one of the greatest moments in Godzilla movie history. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on this. Yeah, it's the flying tail drop kick, bitch. Well, there's only one way to end this battle. Now that Megalon's been defeated, maybe those damn Seatopians will mind their own business and stick to their toga orgies. Good work, Jet Jaguar. Now if you ever try to upstage me in my own movie again, I'm gonna twist your head off and shit down your neck. Well, Jet Jaguar's name may not be on the movie, but he does get his own theme song. Jet Jaguar, yatta de Jaguar. I'd put some fake subtitles over this, but MST3K already did that, so meh. While Godzilla vs. Megalon wasn't very successful in Japan, it did do pretty well in North America, despite the movie's poster making it look like Godzilla and Megalon fight on top of the World Trade Center for some reason. Spoiler alert, that doesn't happen. Weirdly enough though, this isn't even the most misleading Godzilla movie poster I've seen. Seriously, whoever was in charge of marketing these movies outside of Japan must have really liked fucking with people. So is this the worst Godzilla movie ever made? No. Well, not quite anyway. It's definitely silly, but all the over-the-top goofiness does make it kind of entertaining, at least whenever the kid's not on screen. Now, having said that, when most people over here think of a Godzilla movie or just a cheesy Japanese monster movie in general, they're thinking of this movie. I mean, it's got all the stereotypical ingredients. Nonsensical storyline, annoying child character, gratuitous use of stock footage, obvious corner cutting in the effects. Hell, instead of Godzilla, the producer should have tried teaming Jet Jaguar up with Gamera. Speaking of Jet Jaguar, both him and Megalon have never been in another movie after this, so I guess even the filmmakers realized this wasn't exactly Godzilla's finest moment. But hey, at least we got a good episode of Mystery Science Theater 3000 out of it, so... you know, that's something. Well, that's all for now. Until next time. Jet Jaguar, Jet Jaguar, yatta Jaguar. 平和を守るためみんなも驚くよ